Okay, and as I was saying, we're going to do a battle with Sir Brennus with the Wraith. Let me explain something I forgot to say before, and I should have said it when the Shadow Dweller saw Sir Brennus. Anytime a monster sees a hero within that line of sight of 4 spaces, it's going to convert to a raiding minion. You know, as soon as it gets sight of a hero or the heroes, that's it. It's going to convert to a raiding minion. So, you know, there's 2 ways they can convert from, you know, the roll of the raid die, or if it catches line of sight of a hero. It knows the heroes are here. It's going to turn into a raiding minion. Okay, so I said that. Now, looking at this, remember when I said I programmed this, that Sir Brennus could actually be taking 3 hits from this because he is not very well versed in any of these. And so in a way, these monsters are programmed pretty good. Let's get over here and see how this is going to turn up. And let's get let me point you down here. And again, guys, I hope you're really enjoying this. I'm having the best time playing with you and showing you the game. And that's a good time. I mean, for turn 1, you have to admit, there was a lot of stuff just for 1 turn. So let's shuffle these up real good. And let's see what's going to happen. Okay, so phase 1 is mythical. Phase 2 is arcane. Whoops, sorry. Get you up there. And then phase 3, of course, is going to be spiritual. Now, for right now, of course, remember, a monster is going to be attacking, so we have to defend. And I'm sorry, I caught myself a few videos ago, I said something about attacking. We're defending. We have to successfully defend so we don't take damage. But remember, we can use Counter-Strike, and I believe we're going to. Let's take a look at Sir Brennus's card. So, you know, phase 1 is going to be mythical, arcane, and spiritual. And he's at a disadvantage for mythical. Arcane, well, he's got 0 and a +1. Well, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to use counterattack. Remember, we can use this. I have to spend 1 essence, and I can attack, or Sir Brennus can attack in 1 phase of combat. And so, looking at the card, we're probably going to have Sir Brennus attack in phase 2, and we're going to declare his longsword. We're going to use that to try to score 1 damage. You know, he's not proficient in arcane, but I think that's to be our best bet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend the 1 essence here, go down there to 7, okay, and I'm going to attack in phase 2. And I'll bring this over here so you can see all this. And actually, let's do it like this, I think. Okay. And remember, we have actually the Angel of Vengeance. But if we score a hit, the Wraith only has 1 hit point. We're going to kill it. And so here's our phase tokens. So, of course, in phase 1, we're going to defend. So we're going to put that like on his body. So he's like defending in phase 1. We're going to declare the longsword here for phase 2. So we're going to attack with the longsword, even though we're not proficient in this. And then, of course, phase 3 for spiritual, we're going to defend. Again, we'll put that on his body, but we can add +1 to that, okay? So let me get the warfare dice. And remember, just like it says here, you know, orange, purple, and green, we have those. So let's get you up here so you can see what's going to happen in the dice tray. Turn it like this. And I think we're ready. Well, I know he did good in phase 3. And phase 2, actually, he did good. And let's take a look here. Okay, so first phase, of course, you know, just looking here, I have them all the dice lined up just like that. Let's consult the monster card. We had to get a 10 or higher to successfully defend, correct? However, if we look at Sir Brennus's card, he's not versed in mythical warfare. Whoops, see that right there? We're going to have to -2. So Sir Brennus is going to take a hit from that. So I'm going to get his card here. So he's going to take 1 damage. He's down to 6 hit points. Moving along in arcane, phase 2, of course, was arcane. Oops, over there. And we had to score a 10 to land a hit. See that? Because remember we declared. So I want to make sure you're getting all this because we use counterattack. So we successfully attacked 11. We had to get a 10. We have killed the Wraith. And then we actually successfully defended in phase 3. So we have killed the Wraith. So let's just go back over here. We're going to do the loot roll and gold roll right now. We're going to remove its figure from the board. Put it back over there. And that's pretty good. We killed him. And so let's do our loot roll and gold roll. Let me get the dice. Okay, and remember, so let's consult this. Okay, so this one has a little bit, remember when we did the Shadow Dweller? It had a 20. Well, this is 19 plus, and this is 11 plus. So there's a good chance we might be able to get something off this Wraith. You know, loot this monster. Oh, very, very close. A 17 and a 2. Okay, so another trash mob. It was carrying nothing. Okay, so that is going to end it for... Okay, so we got to shuffle this Wraith back in. Now, notice that before we wrap up turn 1, and I hope you didn't mind this, drawn out, and I hope you learned something from drawing this out. We're going to go much quicker, much more brisker in turn 2, because I think you're hopefully getting the hang of this. But I will explain what needs to be explained, of course. We have to put our raid token back. Now notice, there's only 3 minions. According to our minion population track here, there's 5. Looking at our handy little reference card, consult the this will be at the next monster phase. The first thing we're going to do is consult the minion track. And then, you know how there's only 3 minions in the dungeon? We're going to have to, draw 2 new monsters, and we're going to populate the dungeon. So, we're going to add them to go back up to 5. And basically, guys, that was... I want to see if I had anything else to say. I don't think so. But I will give you some final thoughts, if you don't mind, since we got a few minutes on this one. I really had a good time on turn 1. And, yes, I was wordy, but I hope you didn't mind. And I hope I got you more attuned and acclimated to this. Already, I hope you can see, look at everything that happened within one turn. And there's just so much more to show you with this game. I mean, there's just so much more. I can't even tell you within, the time we have. But I will tell you this, judging from this turn, already my strategies have changed. And I'm going to tell you what we're going to do on turn 2, or what my strategy is going to be. And I want to say something, too, that Michael caught this. We forgot to move Albus. And I apologize. It's just explaining the game and recording and, explaining roles. I forgot. But let me explain. Albus can move at any time during the hero phase. He does not get an initiative token. So we could move him at any time we like. So I did forget to move Albus. But when I think I might have said it, I was going to move him to the heroes going to the northwest. But what our new strategy is going to be, we took a lot of damage from those chests. I mean, Enwin's down to 3 hit points. And then our Sir Brennus is down to, he's down to 6. So we need to get some health potions. We need gold. So my thought is this: we're going to take, and that's what's cool about this game. You can just there's nothing linear about this. We're going to take our rogue, Halum, and she's got a really high movement, and she is going to go over way over here, and her and Albus are going to go together. So we're going to send those 2 off to this area of the dungeon, and see the secret chamber here. And then I could show you this. She's very good at, of course, at willpower, and she's good at finding secret rooms. We're going to try to discover the secret room because there's treasure rooms in there. If we can discover that, and that's a good chance to find some gold. Plus, there's a crate in there that we could break open. So that's going to be our strategy next on turn 2. We're going to take Halum and Albus and go far east in the dungeon. Meanwhile, we're going to continue with R3 here. We're going to go up there to the spider lair and look for the onyx key. And meanwhile, these three here, or these two rather, because Paladin's going to be departing, we're going to take Faith and Mahaliak and keep moving them down to the south into Tomb of St. Viticus. So, guys, here's what I got to do. I got to go and work on the game. It was great hanging out with you for turn one. I'm on the final quest cards. There's not much left to do for this game, and we're done. And I am happy. So I'm going to get to work for a little bit. Enjoy these videos. Leave some comments. Forgive a few of my mistakes. But I hope you enjoyed yourself. I will talk to you soon. Have a good evening. And come on back for turn two. Talk to you soon.